everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brandy. This is Brandy's Books, and today we're going to be talking about the 8 books. 8 books that I read in April. Okay, technically I read 6. 2 of them were like early May, but we're just going to go ahead and add those because I know how the rest of May is going to go for me. Even though school's ending, like, don't. It's keeping track of 4 schools is something else. Anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and get into them. They're not exactly in order, I think. Yeah, I'm just going from like smallest to largest on the stack because it was easier to like do the thumbnail for. But yeah, we're just gonna get started. The first book that I read is This World Is Not Yours by Kimi Ashingiwa. This is about some colonists who are trying to colonize this planet. And there's this kind of semi-sapient gray matter shit, they call it the gray, that traverses the world, and anything it deems invasive, it kills. And there's a super toxic relationship in here. And like raids happen, excuse me. Raids happen from like other colonies and stuff, and like I said, it's kind of like a race between colonies to like see which corporation can, you know, colonize it first or whatever. Anyway, some like weird shit happens, and yeah, it's just creepy. It wasn't like the creepiest book that I've ever read, but for being like just under 200 pages, yeah, just under like 160 pages, pretty fast read. Pretty good. I gave it 3 stars. I wish there was a little bit more creepiness. Like, I feel like it could have been just a little bit more creepy. But for sure, like, the people in here, I didn't really like any of the people. But, and that, decent read. Then I picked up God of Broken Things. This is the second book in the Tyranny, or Age of Tyranny. The first one was The Traitor God. I read it, I want to say last year, 24, maybe. I think I read it in 24. So good. I don't know why I waited so long to get to the second book. Like, I never considered myself a grimdark girly until I read these. And now I'm like, hello. Because I did try Brent Weeks's, like, Prince of Thorns stuff. And I didn't like it at all. But for whatever reason, Cameron Johnston's writing did it for me. I loved it. Stunning, thrilling, heartbreaking, disgusting ending to a duology. So good, so good. Think I gave this like 4.5, 5 stars. The more I think about it, as the duology as a whole is like a 5-star read for me. Because I'm pretty sure I gave Traitor God 5 stars. This one was just so good. There were some revelations and shit was happening. Oh, so good, so good. I would love to see more from this world, although, like, how it ended, like, it ended really on, like, that's the end. You got your blah, blah, blah. But this world was just like, oh, my gosh. Cameron Johnston does have another book called, I think, The Last Shield Hero or The Shield Hero. I can't see it right now. But I do have it. I do plan on reading it. I don't think it's part of a series. I'm pretty sure it's like a standalone fantasy book. That was written after, I want to say after these. I'll have to double check, but so good, so good. Love Johnson's writing. And I picked up Teller of Small Fortunes by Julie Leong. It's about a girl who, her and her mom had immigrated to this country when she was still really little, and things did not go well for her growing up, and she was like, I want no part of this, and she kind of like goes out on her own and just tells small little fortunes, like, should you buy this little piece of land, or where is XYZ, or would this, you know, person potentially be your soulmate, some kind, well, not soulmate, but like, would a relationship between you be good? Anyway, super good. There's some prejudices in here that the main character has to get through, Tao has to get through. There's a cute cat companion, non-talking, horse companion, non-talking as well. She kind of gets, by way of good deeds, she kind of gets brought into this little group. It says little group, but it's like 2 dudes, right? And then they add another person, and there's some like growth in here, especially between like one of the characters. It was so cute. And Tao's just like, she finds her little family and she's gonna do what she has to do to protect them, and it was super cute. It was super cute. Pretty sure I gave this like 4 stars. Fast read. I'd like to see what Julie Long like comes out with in the future. So very good book. Then I picked up S.A. Barnes's new book, Cold Eternity, sci-fi space horror book. Okay, so I watched Alien Romulus literally like a couple of hours before I picked this up. And so Daddy Dude, what's his face in here? I don't remember the name. Like when he like things happened or whatever, that's how I pictured him. So gross, so fucking creepy. S.A. Barnes like writes the perfect amount of like gross, creepy shit for me. Oh, fuck. Fuck, there's 2 of them. Fuck. Anyway, okay, fuck it. I don't care. I'll probably never meet them again in my life. Not that I'm meeting them now. Anyway, super good book. I loved it. Okay, they're gone. They're walking around the house. Yay for the city, like actually using tax dollars to do shit. Like good shit. Anyway, pretty much anything S.A. Barnes writes, I'm going to order, I'm going to buy, I'm going to read it, because they write the perfect amount of like everything for me. I love it. I love it. Very good book. Pretty sure I gave this one like 4 stars as well. Yeah. All right, moving on. I read Tress of the Emerald Sea by Brandon Sanderson. I read like a little blurb thingy, not blurb thing, but like a little, like his inspiration behind this book. And it was after The Princess Bride. And it's like kind of, what if Buttercup like took her own saving in her hands, or like, it was like, you know, like twisted. Like, what if Buttercup was the hero and she went off on the adventure to save what's his face, and like all this other stuff, and like it, you know, things ensue and all that. I personally, I like The Princess Bride. I do. I did not like Buttercup as a character. It was just, I mean, for the times, like it makes sense. Sorry. It makes sense. Sorry, I'm apologizing to my plant. Anyway, makes sense for the time that the movie was made and all that. But Buttercup wasn't my favorite character. However, Tress, I would love to see more of Tress and the crew. She falls in love, right? And okay, back up. Okay, there's this island in this world, right? You're born here, you live here, you die here. Very, very rarely do people leave this island for like whatever reason, right? Like that's kind of the thing. Unless you're super important, you're not gonna go nowhere, right? So Tress falls in love. Some shit happens, and she's like, I gotta go save my dude. All right, like I gotta take shit into my own hands, because this man loves me. Okay, this man loves me. I need to figure out what the fuck's going on. And it goes from there. And it was so good, so good. Okay, so this was not my, like, this was, you know, obviously, if you've been paying attention or anything, this is not my first Sanderson book. Like, I read Mistborn. Yeah, I read Mistborn, and then I read this. No. I can't remember if I read this and then Warbreaker, or Warbreaker and then this. But I thought that all these Sanderson books, I thought these were on the same world, okay? Just on like different continents, right? So when I read this, I was hella confused. Because like, I'm pretty sure how this world is, like we would have had mention of it, right? But then I was like, okay, well maybe this happened way before Mistborn, right? And so like if you've read Mistborn, then you kind of like, it would kind of make sense to why like this happened. Anyway, no, Brandy, no, these are different worlds in his cosmic, in these, not universe, solar system that Sanderson created. So it makes much more sense now. I'm not confused anymore. Still super good book. Pretty sure I gave this like 4 stars, 4.5 stars. I would like to see more of Tessa's adventures or things like that. It was so cute. It was so cute. We had a very not likable villain-ish. Are they a villain? We don't know. You need to read and find out. But still, very good book. All right, I read Warbreaker by Brandon Sanderson. This is about two sisters who, one of them like pretty much has spent her entire life training to go marry this God King dude and like have his baby and shit like that. And some shit happens and she doesn't go. Her sister is sent. And now her sister's like, I was not prepared for any of this shit. I kind of just fucked around and did whatever I wanted. And now I'm here. What do I do? Right? So it's like about her like going through trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Who can she trust? If she trusts them, like, is shit gonna happen? And it's like, and then the sister that was supposed to marry the God King is like, I need to go save my sister. Like, this is not cool. This is not okay. Like, something wrong is happening. It doesn't feel right. I need to go save her, right? So it's about these two sisters who are like going on their own journeys to like figure out what the fuck's going on, save each other, save their country, and shit goes from there. Okay, in the beginning there was like this romance kind of plot that I was just like, I don't know. But things happened, things were revealed, felt better about it. There was a plot twist in here that I did not clock at all. I was just like, hell yeah. And then that happened and I was like, oh no, actually no, hell no. But still really, really good book. The only complaint I have is at the ending. Things were happening, like we were here and things went there, but we didn't go there. We stayed here and just kind of finished. You know what I mean? So like we don't know what happened there. You know what well, I mean, if you've read this, I don't know. I didn't really feel like that closure was there because of that. But still, overall, very good book. Sanderson's got like really good writing. I really like his writing. Pretty sure I'm going to love everything. I don't know. I've heard some pretty mixed reviews about Wind and Truth. I have not been spoiled for this series at all. And it's been out for fucking ever. And I'm so surprised. But I'm for it. I'm for it. Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it for me. Anyway, good book. All right, moving on. Way of Kings, Brandon Sanderson. Multiple POVs. A lot of shit is happening all around these countries. And you gotta keep track. Okay. I realized that I should have annotated. I should have tabbed this bitch up. I should have annotated to keep shit in my brain straight. But I didn't. Anyway, so that's this thing with me. When I really, really, really get into a book and I want to read it, I throw my entire brain into reading it. No thoughts, nothing. Just the book, just vibes in here, right? When I annotate and shit, a little piece of my brain is always kept apart. So that way, like when I'm reading, it can like, and like, oh no, you need to like, right? Also, I read much, much slower when I annotate and shit. And I was in this. I was in it. I've been in it since Mistborn. Okay. I just want to read and figure out what the fuck's going on. I want to know what's happening. And that's a fantastic thing. Right. So I think eventually I will probably go back through and like tab shit up and everything. I'm confused. Not confused. Never mind. I just remembered. Never mind. Not confused. Anyway. Hi, Potato. Yeah. Good book. The ending, wait, was it the ending? Kind of the ending, sort of, kind of, whatever, towards the end. Something happened. I was like, there's no way. There's no way Sanderson just did that shit, okay? And he did it. And I was just like, what the fuck, dude? How do you, like, what happens because of that? Like, there's got to be some, like, major, like, fallout shit, right? Anyway, so I finished that. Gave this 4.5 stars. Oh, yes, big stretch. Wait. Let me move my books. Please don't step on the books. Even though I'll throw them on the floor. Come on. Hi, Potato Pie. And then I picked up Words of Radiance almost immediately. And I think I'm going to try to find Way of Kings hardcover. Can anyone tell me if it has like pictures, art on the inside? Because I'd love to like prop these up like on the top of my shelves. Stunning. Okay, my dear. Immediately picked this up. It took me until like literally like the last like tiny little bit to get answers from what happened in Way of Kings. And I was like, I knew it. I knew there was no way he did that shit. Okay. So much shit was happening. I love Kaladin. I love Seal. I love Lopin. Lopin is like one of my favorite characters. Who is it? Rock. I love Rock. And then there's a new character. I can't remember, honestly, if they were in Way of Kings, but they were in Words of Radiance. Lift in that country. And like how that shit happened. I want to know. Sazeth. I call him Scissor sometimes because I don't like them at all. Fuck, they're back. But so many moving parts. Like, what the fuck is going on? And I want to know. So in Way of Kings, we got like a before, like a prologue, right? What happened to that? Those two, or everyone? Like, what? I'm pretty sure I know what happened, but I'm still like, it's a little bit cloudy still. Anyway, super good, super good. What is next? Oh, Edge Dancer. I'm gonna read Edge Dancer after this one, and yeah, that's it. I read. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I gave that one like 4.5 stars as well. I read so much in the last like month and a half. I'm so proud of myself because last several years my reading has plummeted and now it's slowly going back up, unlike the economy. Yeah, and I'm here for it, and I'm very, very happy for me. Excuse you, sir. Come on, do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi, Potato? Look. Come here. Say hi, Potato. Hi, Potato. Oh, thank you, baby. Here's my potato pie. Do you remember when he was tiny? I remember when he was tiny. Now he's a big fat booty butt boy. Big fat booty butt boy. That's what I like to call him. And Jax is over there getting jealous. Come on, Jax. You want to come say hi? Come on. Come on. Opie, wait a minute. Share with your brother. And this is Jax. He needs a bath and a haircut. I'm sorry, but he's my old man. Oh, God, there's people. Shh, shh. All right, I'm going to go before they start barking because I knew it. Okay. All right, anyway, that is it for this video. Thank you, Jax. All right, you can go. Anyway, that is it for this video. I need to go because they're going to start barking in a minute. Like if you like this video. Please subscribe if you want to see more content from me. And feel free to comment. No spoilers, please. Anyway, all right, that's it. Bye.